Good morning, it's Monday. It's about 11:30 I think, and just made my mid-morning coffee, which I'm very much looking forward to. How was everybody's weekend? I hope it was good. Ours was okay. We didn't go anywhere, we didn't do anything, standard. Saturday we filmed the budget gourmet meal, which you'll have seen by the time you see this, I think, because I'm aiming to put that up on Friday. So we went shopping Saturday for that, and then filmed the video and then ate the lovely meal, so that was nice. So that kept us busy most of Saturday. Then yesterday, Sunday, it rained all day. We went out to buy a jar of mint sauce from the corner shop. That was it. And Sundays have sort of turned into a bit of a TV binge day for me. So I watched, what did I watch yesterday? A series called Cheat on Netflix, which I think was originally on ITV. Had Catherine Kelly in it, which wasn't bad. It was a 4-part series. If you know any or have any recommendations for really short little TV series that I can sort of binge in 1 or 2 days like that, let me know. I like things with longer things as well, but I quite like the sort of Sunday binge watching and getting a whole series in. I'm quite enjoying that on a Sunday at the moment, because let's face it, there isn't anything else to do. So yeah, if you've got any recommendations for little short series like that, let me know. Plans for this week. Oh, I must say thank you for all your comments and well wishes for Sophie and my family. Sophie is now feeling better, the wonder of being 16 and getting a very mild dose of COVID. I guess she's just still lost her sense of taste, but other than that, she's fine. All the rest of the family have been tested. Nick and Amanda and Sam have all been tested and are all negative, which is just bizarre, isn't it? I don't get that, how that can happen. And touch wood, my parents are okay. Their quarantine all ends on, or self-isolation, whatever you call it, all ends on Wednesday. So hopefully if they're okay by Wednesday, that means that they're out of danger according to the guidelines. So that would be good, that everything seems all right so far. So it's my mum this morning. It's my mum's birthday today. She's having a boring self-isolating birthday. She was due to see my brother. They were going to have a little go over there because they're obviously in her bubble, and have a little tea party for her, but unfortunately that's not happening. They're going to do it after they finish the self-isolation anyway. So yeah, so I may go up to Bournemouth on Thursday this week, not entirely sure yet, just waiting to see about that. Obviously waiting to see that they're all right, and get the 10 days over with, which, as I said, will be Wednesday. Anyway, Monday today, I did my 20 minutes on the treadmill this morning. I did my parcels. I dropped my parcels off, picked up a parcel, went to Tesco's, did a bit of shopping for this week. Filled my car up with petrol because it's got to go into the garage again tomorrow in Exeter. And then went for a walk around the lake, and now I'm back and having coffee. My cleaning lady's not coming today because it's half term and she hasn't got any childcare because COVID, and that's about it. I'm having an eBay day today, and this week I really must go through my clothes. I want to have a sort out of my clothes. It feels like not that long since I last did it, but my wardrobes are looking full again, so I might have a sort out and get some spring type stuff ready, maybe sort through the winter stuff that I haven't worn this year yet, which probably means I'm not going to wear it again, and just a bit of a sort out of clothes. That's sort of my plan for this week. Anyway, off to do some eBay now. Just making some lunch. It's about 1:30. I've messed up 2 eBay parcels, and there were 2 expensive ones as well, which is annoying. But I think I'm getting it sorted. I think that, sorry, I'm turning the television on at the same time as talking to you and it's not going on. Yeah, I think I'm sorting it. I think the other lady's going to post the I've sent 2 to the same person. I think I must have just inadvertently printed the incorrect label twice, because I did have a problem when I got to the post office as well. Anyway, I'm sure you're not interested in all the detail of that. What am I doing? I made some lunch, just warming up some soup, a little bit of soup that was left over, and a Weight Watchers wrap. And I'm going to sit and watch the first episode of season 2 of This Is Us. I've been watching other things recently, but I thought I would go back to This Is Us for a bit now. It is 5:30, 5:45, something like that. So, I don't know if I told you this. I probably haven't actually, because it was something that happened. Well, we booked a cruise last January, so January 2020, before the pandemic kicked off. We booked a cruise for this summer, for June this year, to the Norwegian fields with my parents and my brother and his wife. And obviously, when we booked it, there was no pandemic. And then when the pandemic kicked off in March last year, we didn't even think about whether the holiday, we didn't, none of us envisaged that a year on we would still be, battling COVID, in lockdown, foreign travel seeming to be a thing of the past. We didn't know this would be the situation, did we? Anyway, so this holiday is just sat there. We paid the deposit at the time, obviously. This holiday's just sort of sat there on the back burner. And the balance of the payment is due in 2 weeks' time. And it's a lot of money. And I've just phoned, at the moment the cruise is still due to go ahead. Cunard is resuming cruises at the end of May. So the cruise is still scheduled to take place this summer. But I've just phoned them and said, look, I'm aware that the date for this balance payment is coming up, and what's the scenario really? And without saying there's not a cat's chance in hell you're going to be going on your cruise, he said, look, what my advice would be to push the date forward, rebook it for later this year. So, don't know what we're going to do. So many issues here. If we don't particularly want to push it back, because don't know how my dad's going to be. My dad is so much worse than we envisaged him being at this point already, that I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go on holidays, realistically. And then, of course, if we do pay the deposit in 2 weeks and it is subsequently cancelled, the guy has just told me that there are some people from March last year bookings who are still waiting for their money back. So the money is possibly going to be tied up for more than a year. And it's, as I said, it's not the sort of amount of money that you'd want to potentially kiss goodbye to and have to be chasing up for a year. Just the thought of having to chase more holiday money around the world, to come back, refunds and stuff, just fills me with misery after all the ones I chased up last year. So I don't know what the answer is going to be here. It's a difficult one. I wish I had a crystal ball, I know that. It's about 9 o'clock and I've just come up to my bedroom. Haven't filmed very much today. I haven't felt very chatty. Had a bit of a low energy, low motivation day overall. Just sometimes you get those days, Oh, it smells absolutely lovely in my room. do you remember I got the lovely gift from Sylvia last week? And it was part of it was these beautiful wax melts that her daughter makes. The one I've got going today is this one, which is Honey, I Washed the Kids, and it smells absolutely gorgeous. It's the first one that I've tried. And Sylvia's daughter, who makes the wax melts and various other fragrance products. Left a comment yesterday saying that she's set up a discount code if anybody wants to buy anything. So I will leave a note of it in the description box for you, along with her website. There's lots of nice things on it. I went and had a look earlier today. So if anybody wants to buy any lovely wax melts from a small business, oh, excuse me, I'll pop that down below. Not sponsored, obviously. Just good morning. It's Tuesday. Oh, that was a bit of a windswept look, isn't it? Yeah, it's Tuesday morning. It's about 7:45. Look at how much the mornings are drawing out. It was still dark at almost 8 o'clock a few weeks ago. I'll have to take my car to the garage in Exeter. Hence the early start. It's 20 to 9 and I'm back home. That was a nice quick little trip. So, plans for Tuesday. Well, I've obviously got to wait for a phone call to go and collect my car later on. I've got video to edit for Friday, which is quite a fiddly edit because that's the budget gourmet dinner, cooking one, which was filmed in lots of choppy bits. Various other bits and pieces around the house, and then maybe make a start later on my wardrobe declutter. So, sorry, I'm just going to get my tea. I don't have time to have my tea before I left to go to Exeter, so I've just microwaved what's left of it. Right, first job of the day, I think. It's gonna, I haven't got very good focus, have we there? First job of the day, we're not on the right setting, that is why. Let me sort that out and go and do the first job of the day, which is sorting through my emails. I'm making some mini crustless quiches. They can be for breakfast or they could be for lunch. Could be for any of those things. They could be for dinner if you fancied them for dinner. I've got bacon medallions and I've cut each bacon medallion into 3 pieces and lined them around the outside of these silicone muffin tray thing. And then I've got all the veggies that needed using up out of the fridge, not all of them, but some of them. And I've got asparagus, a little bit of leek, some red pepper and some mushroom in there. Just fried that off a little bit to get it started cooking. And I'm going to transfer that into there with some beaten egg. And I've got this feta that needs using up, so I'm going to chop that into tiny pieces as well and put that in. Here they are, all ready to go into the oven. I think they're going to be really tasty. I'm just going to pop those into the oven for, oh my god, just opened the oven and a huge cloud of smoke just came out. Don't know what's causing that. I need to go and... So, excuse my unmade bed. The reason the bed is unmade, I can show you this, is one of my deliveries yesterday was new bedding for my bed, and today I'm going to put it on, and I haven't quite got round to unmaking it and making it back up. Changing the sheets, I think, is what I'm trying to say. Just got plain white bedding from Dormer. Wasn't cheap, but Dormer's a good brand, isn't it? And yeah, not this duvet cover, but the other one that I switch out with this one is looking very past its best. So I wanted to get some nice new white bedding, so that came from Dunelm. That arrived yesterday, and I wanted to show you with my unmade bed. Didn't want to show you my unmade bed, but this is just the angle I've got the camera at. My new outfit from New Look, which I talked about last week. This was kindly gifted. They sent me a gift card to choose something, and this is what I've chosen. Let me take my cardigan off because the cardigan is not part of the outfit. I just put it on because it was chilly this morning, although it's warmed up hugely now. Right, let me move back. Actually, you need to re-angle, I do believe. There we are. So, I decided to buy some pleather trousers, leggings, jeggings, can't remember exactly what they called them, but they're skinny pleather trousers, and oh my goodness, I love them. I don't know if I'm too old for leather trousers at 52, and frankly I don't care because I like the look of them and they make me feel nice. They are so super comfortable. They're really high on the waist, and I wore them on Saturday evening to stay in. as you do, and I put them on today because I went to take my car to the garage, so that was like a proper outing, so I decided to get dressed up for that. But yeah, I'm so pleased with these. These were down to £11 in the sale. I will link below what I can that is still available. These were only available in a couple of sizes when I got these, but there was another almost exactly the same pair that was also in the sale, which I'll link below if that's still available. Then my top, I chose this. This is from the Blue Vanilla brand, which I like very much and I've bought before. And it's this sort of zebra print. It's quite oversized. I really like the asymmetric hem. It's sort of an off-center asymmetric hem. As you can see, it comes down at the back as well. I just really liked that, and I love the 3/4 sleeves. The sleeves are quite tight. Quite not a loose fit sleeve at all, but you've got this nice oversizedness here, which I really like. I think that's quite a flattering shape. And the neckline is sort of draped, and it's so soft. This is super, super soft. Quite often I find with unusual necklines, I find them itchy or if they go up too high or something, but this fabric is like thin t-shirt fabric, so it'd be perfect for spring as well. And I've just been putting on this cardigan over the top of it, which is just a Primark cardigan when I've worn it. I also got these earrings. These are hexagonal silver hoops. These are only £2.99, and I love these. They're a little bit much for being in the house or going to the garage, I have to say, but I think for going out they'll be fab. They're real statement type hoops. Really pleased with those. I think they go nicely with the outfit. And then finally I also got the boots. I got this whole outfit for £50, by the way. Also got these boots. Now I don't know if the boots will still be available, but if they are, obviously I will link them. The day after I went shopping, I'm just going to take the boot off to show you. The day after I shopped, they did all boots for £10 sale, which I was a bit disappointed I missed out on, and lots of things went out of stock. Maybe that these aren't in stock anymore. But I really like these. I wanted something with a bit of a heel to go with the trousers, but I love this big sort of chunky sole here, and I like the sort of softness of the patent contrast at the back. It's like the quilted almost, and these are wide fit. They do, New Look do one of the best wide fit boot collections and shoes, and I get a lot of shoes from there. And so they are super, super comfortable, even though they've got a bit of a heel. It doesn't feel like you're wearing a heel. So yeah, very happy with my outfit from New Look. Thank you very much, New Look. And here they are, 25 minutes later. Actually, it's longer than that. They came out the oven after 25 minutes, and I've just left them to cool, and I'm just about to get them out of there. So a couple of those for breakfast or lunch is always delicious. Oh, it's about 4:30, maybe 4 o'clock. No, definitely after 4:30. I don't know. I am really struggling this week. I'm not depressed or miserable, but I am entirely without any motivation or get up and go or anything at all. I'm just, oh, I don't know. It's really hard to describe. I literally have no motivation to do anything. I sit and scroll through the computer or wander around the kitchen, or I just feel entirely unmotivated, and I've no idea why. Really, this week, I'm so done with this week, and it's only Tuesday. Doesn't help that I'm just about to change the bed. This is how long it's taken me to change the bed. Still not made up. Doesn't help that my car went in to be fixed this morning, and they've completely fobbed us off, sent me back to get it. I brought the car home and it's not fixed. The fault is still there. They didn't even look at it, and I phoned them up. I was enraged, absolutely enraged, because it's just such a waste of time, isn't it? And they didn't even apologise. Tried to fob me off, telling me they'd mended something else, and just really poor customer service. I'm just, so annoying. So it's now booked in again. They can't give me a courtesy car till the 4th of March. So it's not going into the 4th of March, it's in Exeter, so I can't sit in it. They need it all day, so I can't sit in the bloody garage in Exeter all day. So I have to wait till they've got a courtesy car, and it's 20 miles away, so can't get a bus back or anything like that. So, oh God, it's so frustrating. Oh, that's not a good look, is it? So that, I finally managed to make up the bed. Oh, I don't know why the camera's doing that weird thing. Oh, have I got it on the wrong setting still? Why have we got such a weird, flashy thing going on? Does it get better if I do that? Yes, there's still a little bit of wobbling. Anyway, the feeling of my new quilt cover and pillowcases is lovely. It's called Cotton Sateen. It's very plain. It's just got one tiny little seam in there. I probably should have ironed it before I put it on the bed, but frankly, that's all I can do to do anything today, let alone iron a duvet cover before I put it on the bed. And that's okay. But it feels lovely. Really, really nice. Do you know what? It's actually okay not to feel like doing anything, isn't it? To feel unmotivated and not to want to do anything. It's hardly surprising, really, after the year that we've all had, that we don't feel up to par 100% of the time. I don't want to cook dinner, so I've just put away the cod. That I was going to do a smoky cod dish from that lovely recipe book that I was sent. But I can't be bothered to cook any dinner, so I've just got some spag bol out of the freezer, and we're going to have that. And that doesn't make me housewife of the year, I'm aware. And you know what? That's okay. I do not care. Yeah, I think we just need to not be quite so hard on ourselves. So generally, I don't need to be quite so hard on myself. We don't need to be quite so hard on ourselves. We need to give ourselves a bit of a break when we feel like, as I say, I don't feel depressed, I don't feel sad, I just feel completely without energy or motivation, and it's not really like me. So do you know what? I'm just going to indulge it. I'm going to go and sit and watch last night's Married at First Sight and do pretty much nothing for the rest of the day. What there is left of it, it's about 6 o'clock now, because that's what I feel like doing, and that's okay. Good morning, good morning. It is Thursday. Today is a good day. We are designating today an officially fan-dabby-dozy day. Yesterday, I didn't pick up the camera once. I had a low motivation day. I didn't feel depressed or anything. I just felt entirely without enthusiasm or motivation of any shape or form whatsoever, and I did almost entirely nothing the whole day. Just using you as a mirror. Just back from town. I went to Tesco and to Aldi and to drop off my parcels, and in Tesco I celebrated by getting myself a takeaway coffee. It's so long since I ordered a takeaway coffee or drank a takeaway coffee. Small skinny cappuccino for anyone who's interested. I went in and I ordered, I said, can I have a small skinny cappuccino please to take away? And I thought, didn't actually need to say that last bit, did I? Anyway, reasons today is a good day. First reason is that while I was in Tesco, I had a text from my doctor's surgery inviting me for my COVID jab, and I've booked it for next Wednesday morning, and I'm so excited. I don't know why it's come round so soon. I suspect it might be related to my weight, because Ashley is at the same surgery and he hasn't had his invitation yet, although I don't know if they've got his mobile telephone number, so that could be why. I did notice in the local vaccine centre yesterday that people of a lot younger age than have been, I've noticed, it's literally at the bottom of my road. I drive past it every time I go out and come back. and I noticed that the people going in and coming out were, I would guess, like in their 60s, I would say, so they're definitely getting down the ages for sure. But I mean, I'm 52 and I've got one next week. I think they might be going for people with higher BMIs, so maybe that puts me higher up the list. I don't know, and honestly I don't care, but I will take it. I'm super happy and I cannot wait. Yeah, so that's brilliant news. And then, as if my cup didn't runneth over enough with that, sorry, I realise I'm being a bit manic this morning. As if that wasn't good enough news, William rang to say he'd had his exam results from his latest round of exams and he got a first, and I'm so proud of him because of the fact he's worked so hard and got a first. I'm so proud of him for that, because it's been shitty old year, and all they, you know, they're really having to be self-motivated in terms of all their learning is done online now, everything, and that's pretty hard with a chemistry degree. So I'm super proud of him. So yeah, what was a horrible day yesterday has been followed by a lovely day today. I am happy to be alive. Also, the sun is shining today, which always just instantly lifts my mood, so very happy about that. Other good news is that none of the rest of my family have got COVID. After my niece was diagnosed with it last week, she had a positive test. Last week, was it? Feels like longer ago than that. Anyway, they've all just finished their self-isolation. Actually, no, they haven't entirely finished their self-isolation. My brother and his family haven't, but it's over 10 days now since my parents saw Sophie prior to when she had COVID, so their 10 days is up. They're both in good health, touch wood, long may that continue. So I am going up to Bournemouth today from my delayed trip last week, so that's what I'm doing later on today. So this week's vlog is going to be probably shorter than, I'm sure you don't mind anyway, but yeah, because I didn't pick up the camera yesterday. I don't actually know how much I filmed, so I need to check that out. But yes, all good news, feeling very positive and very bouncy this morning. Future editing Caroline here, just to say goodbye, finish off the vlog. I'm afraid I forgot to take my camera with me to Bournemouth, so I ended up not filming anything else. So it's a bit shorter than usual this week, but Fridays was a bit longer than usual, so it all balances out, doesn't it? Anyway, I hope everybody's having a lovely weekend, and I will see you again in a few days on Wednesday. I don't know what it is, but I will be back. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.